What had I gotten myself into?
Alina smoothed down her dress, a nervous flutter in her stomach. It wasn't the prospect of dinner with Ray that made her anxious. It was the charade they were playing, a fake engagement. She glanced at her left hand, the emerald-cut diamond catching the light. It was beautiful, undeniably so, but it felt heavy, like a symbol of a lie she was beginning to regret. Ray had insisted the lie needed to be convincing, hence the ring. But each facet of the diamond seemed to whisper a warning.
You look beautiful.
He was already at the table when she arrived, his smile warm and welcoming. His eyes held a sincerity that almost made her believe, for a fleeting moment, that this wasn't all pretend. Almost. Dinner was a carefully choreographed dance of forced laughter and rehearsed anecdotes. Alina found it increasingly difficult to maintain the act. Ray, however, remained the picture of charming composure, his eyes twinkling with amusement. Reaching for his glass of wine, Ray accidentally knocked over his wallet. It fell open with a soft thud, spilling its contents onto the table. Alina bent to help him gather his things, her fingers brushing against something small and hard. It was a photograph tucked discreetly behind his driver's license. Curiosity piqued. Alina couldn't resist a peek. Just a quick glance, she told herself, before handing it back. But that glance was all it took. Her blood ran cold. The photo was of a woman Alina had never met. A striking brunette with familiar green eyes and a smile that could light up a room. But it wasn't her beauty that made Alina's breath catch in her throat. It was the ring on her finger. The ring, the exact same emerald-cut diamond that Alina was now wearing. A wave of nausea washed over her. This wasn't just any woman, this was Amelia, Ray's ex-fiancée. The one who disappeared without a trace 2 years ago, the one everyone had given up for dead. Alina's fingers trembled as she placed the photo back into the wallet, her mind racing. What was Ray playing at? Why was he carrying around his missing fiancé's photo? And why, oh why, was Alina wearing her ring?
What was Ray playing at? Why was he carrying around his missing fiancé's photo? And why, oh why, was I wearing her ring?
The rest of the evening passed in a blur. Alina couldn't wait to escape the suffocating tension that had settled between them. But just when she thought the night couldn't get any stranger, Ray dropped a bombshell.
I think it's time we took the next step.
His voice was casual, as if suggesting they try a new restaurant next week.
Move in with me.
Alina stared at him, speechless. Was he serious? After the photo, the lies, the sheer absurdity of it all, he wanted her to move in? She could barely process the request, let alone formulate a response.
I know it's sudden, but I think it would be good for us, for the sake of appearances, of course.
Appearances? Right. The fake engagement. Alina wanted to scream. This was madness, and yet a small, dangerous part of her was tempted. Maybe, just maybe, by getting closer, she could uncover the truth.
Are you insane?
Jess nearly choked on her latte, her eyes wide with disbelief.
You found a photo of his missing fiancé wearing your engagement ring, and your first instinct is to move in with him?
Alina sighed. She knew it sounded crazy, even to her own ears.
I need to know what happened to her, Jess, and I can't do that from a distance.
Jess, her ever-loyal best friend, didn't look convinced. But before she could launch into another tirade, a new voice interrupted them.
Don't do it, Alina.
Leo, Ray's business partner, stood behind Alina, his expression unreadable. He had always made Alina uneasy, his eyes holding a knowing glint that sent shivers down her spine.
Some secrets are best left buried.